Welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Darian Rogers.
And I'm Luke Goff. To kick off state testing, Roseland Elementary dived into a survivor simulation to relax the nerves of the students.
Well, you're at Roseland Elementary, and today is our kickoff assessment assembly, and we will be doing a survivor theme. Roseland Panthers, of course, 3rd grade versus 4th versus 5th versus 6th. So it'll be exciting. The teachers are competing on some events. We're also encouraging students to give it their all starting next week. I like to do a lot of game atmosphere, and we always do with our PBIS program. Students get to participate in games at lunch. We're also tying this program into field day, so we're really encouraging fitness and activity, but we want to really give the teachers a run for their money, just like the students do when it comes testing day. Seeing the teachers get their hands a little dirty and the students eating it up, and just having an overall competitive but happy environment, we're really cheering on each other.
Maybe we should bring that to our high schools.
That's right. A couple weeks ago, Santa Fe Trail let their students think outside of the box, bringing history and creativity together. Their teacher had the idea to let their students use more of a hands-on approach.
Hi, I'm Eric Kyle from Encounter Shawnee Mission, and I was joined by Dayton Castle and Luke Goff to go check out Santa Fe Elementary's 5th grade Colonial Museum exhibit.
One of the 5th grade social studies standards is teaching about colonial life, the 16 and 1700s. So instead of doing it, a traditional way with a textbook, I decided to spice it up and have the kids research different aspects of life in colonial America, and then create museum exhibits based on what they learned so they can teach other people about it. I want to give my kids opportunities to be creative and innovative, and trying to empower them to kind of have some ownership in their learning. Mostly they use their iPads. We use some different kids search engines. We use some books from the library. Their social studies textbooks were great resources as well. So a variety of sources were used.
I am a colonist in the 1700s in the New England colonies, and I am a fisherman. First week we were doing this project, we were researching and finding facts about the fishing in the New England colonies, and then the second week we were building our project. A couple of years ago, I went to a wonderful museum in Virginia, and it's called Williamsburg. It's a town, and people reenact different things in the 1700s. So I went to a shop and got this costume.
I think it went really, really well. Kids have been working really hard on it. They've been really into it. I think anytime you can kind of let them take their own idea and go with it, it definitely piques the interest. And I've had a really good turnout today. Yeah, they had a lot of fun. They come up with a wide variety of ideas. We have kids that constructed things and painted. We had kids that came up with games, iPad presentations. They also at the same time were working on an actual writing piece to go along with it, to incorporate writing. And incorporated a lot of different things as far as social studies and writing, and it was really good.
This is Eric Kyle from Encounter Shawnee Mission signing off.
That was like a flashback into history right there.
Yeah, it was. The older kids at Hawker experienced a little career day themselves.
This is Quentin Smith,
Joshua Bell,
and Logan Zunick,
reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission on Hawker Grove's annual Career Day.
My name is David Reed. I'm a hot air balloon pilot. I was asked to come to Hawker Grove today and talk about hot air balloons. So we decided to go ahead and inflate the balloon inside the gym. And what inspired me to become a balloon pilot was when I was a child, balloons always mystified me. I love the Goodyear blimp, I love balloons. And actually another thing that inspired me was when I was at a career day in my high school. A balloonist came and inflated his balloon, actually stood it up on the football field. And it was just incredible to watch. And so that was one of my first early inspirations. I've always had a love of flight and a love of aviation. And that's what led me to be a balloon pilot.
How do you get my job? Well, you go to school for college. You do an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, so a 2-year or a 4-year program. In pre-hospital, so either in a paramedic program or in a registered nursing program. I went both, so you can do either.
My name's Mark Colburn, and I was formerly a naval aviator. This is my old flight jacket when I was flying in the fleet. I'd put it on, but it was issued 30 years ago and I don't fit in it anymore. I became a naval aviator primarily because my father was a Navy pilot as well. And he got, much like you have junior ROTC at North, They have ROTC without the junior in it at college.
This is Quentin Smith,
Joshua Bell,
And Logan Zunick.
from Encounter Shawnee Mission, signing out.
Well, after that, I know that I could have any career I want, like miming.
Next up, we have Jay Cady, who taught East Antioch the ins and outs of the art of miming and simple machines.
My name is Jay Cady, and yeah, you can call me Mr. J. And what I do for a living, I am a performer. I've been a performer for over 30 years, and this particular project, this is the second year we've been doing it, and it's a STEAM project. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. And then the A for STEAM is arts to be added to it. It's a curriculum where the third graders are learning about simple machines and forces, and we'll be using theater, and in particular my discipline, one of my disciplines, which is mime, as a way to review and reinforce what they are learning. Today is my first workshop with the third graders, and I'm going to be doing an introductory workshop about mime. So we'll be learning some mime skills that we'll be able to build on later as they get into the science curriculum.
I'm excited for acting out the parts and having fun watching everybody else. To do activity with my friends.
This has been Omar D. Los Angeles reporting from Encounter Shawnee Mission on East Antioch's Simple Machines.
Wow, there's nothing simple about that technique.
Not at all. You know, Darian, when I think of simple machines, I think about science. It just so happens Neiman Elementary hosted a science fair, and our reporters were there to cover it.
My name is Annie Robron, and I went to Neiman Elementary School to visit their science fair.
Found out that wind is measured by a tool called an anemometer. Okay, so my project is about germs, how to wash your hands. So me and my group did 1 minute and 5 minutes with only like washing, okay, no water, no soap, only water. So we thought that 5 minutes better, and you can tell that it is better.
The mixture between hydrogen peroxide, distilled vinegar, and baking soda can work as a cleaning agent to get rid of natural occurring stains such as chocolate, coffee, tea, grass, all that jazz. So in here I have that mixture, and in here I have this scrub mixture, which I scrub on the stains, and then I put it into this bin, my soaking bin. And then once I finished leaving it there for about 2 to 5 minutes, I put it in the soaking bin and let it soak. I put it in the rinsing bin, let it rinse, and then it gets rid of the stain. And then I can pull it out and it's clean.
This has been Annie Robron and Darian Rogers filming for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
That was spectacular.
Yeah, it was. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, I'm Darian Rogers.
I'm Luke Goff.
Thanks for watching.